November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and one Eau Claire resident shares her experience living with the disease and keeping up with the cost of insulin. News 18's Toby Moore has the story.
It's a constant weight on my shoulders, a sword hanging over my head of this medical debt.
Sarah Beer of Eau Claire has lived with diabetes most of her life.
I am a type 1 diabetic, and I was diagnosed when I was 5 years old.
Diabetes is a disease of blood sugar regulation, so your body's ability to produce the hormone insulin to keep your blood sugar stable is really what causes it.
For type 1 diabetics, the disease is caused by the immune system attacking the pancreas, the organ that produces insulin.
There was nothing that I did as a child or my parents did to trigger this. It just happens on its own, and it doesn't go away.
People with type 1 diabetes rely on insulin from outside the body.
If I were to disconnect my insulin pump right now and go about my day and eat meals like a regular person, I would be dead or comatose in 24 hours.
Insulin, which Beer says, isn't cheap.
It's not just the cost of insulin, it's the supplies needed to administer my insulin. The supplies themselves are even more costly than the insulin. If I were to pay for 1 month of my diabetic supplies without insurance, it would be between $1,500 and $2,000.
Beer says she is building debt just to stay alive.
As soon as I start to pay off the medical debt, I need another batch of supplies, and then it just accrues, and it feels like I'm running in place. And it gives a certain sort of hopelessness.
Now her insurance company is switching her insulin once again.
I got this letter at the end of October from my insurance company that says they will no longer be covering the insulin that I have, and I need to contact my doctor to get a different kind. I know that it comes down to cost, and it comes down to money, and it feels like these companies are valuing their profit over my life.
For News 18, I'm Toby Moore.
Dr. Brown says it's important to know the signs of diabetes, which include fatigue, blurred vision, and excessive thirst, and to talk to your doctor if you have any symptoms.